Hi, hello, how are you? Surprise, hi, how are you? We're in my kitchen today. Of course, we're in my kitchen today because we're talking about sensuality. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Venus's Day. Are you ready for some gorgeous nectar, some beautiful witch's brew recipes? Are you ready to talk about magic spells for 2022? Are you ready to just like vibe out and roll out and just roll around in the magic of being in somebody else's kitchen? That is my total dream. I just want to be in everybody's kitchen. It's so good to see you. Hello, sweethearts. I'm so happy to gather with you today for about an hour. We're going to get into our Tarotscopes, of course. And you can see that there's a live chat going, and you can see that in the replay too if you're joining us later, if you're not live. But if you're live and you need some extra magic support, if you would like a tarot card, just go ahead and super chat away, and I will be just pulling the car over and pulling you a tarot card. Of course, you know that I've got my Moon Baby Magic Tarot today. And oh my goodness, it is love season. It's self-love season, which is like, of course, all the time, but we give it a little extra love in February. I'm excited to tell you that I have a shop update right now where I've got about 10 Moon Baby Magic Tarot decks in stock right now, and just a small little handful of Altalune Sensual Oracle cards. We're going to take a teeny walk through with my kitchen altar that's right above my sink, and we're going to do all those magical things, of course, beyond time and space and behind the veil. So get to know each other in the chat. Please like the video, smash the like button, and please subscribe to my channel, where every single week, and with every video that I make too, I light candles and create a candle service for everybody that subscribes to this channel. So it's a really super special blessing from my magic to yours. Let's get into it. I can't wait to like share a beautiful poem with you and dig right into our magic and say hey to those that are here. Hi, Joanna. It's good to see you. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, sweeties. Um, I'm excited to dig in. Look at this gorgeous witch's brew. I can't wait to share this recipe with you. And let's get into supporting our sensuality through our body, through the sensations of our body. This is a beauty, so I want you to have that. So if you're lighting candles with me, go for it. Now is the time. As I call in each quarter, because we're doing this work beyond the veils, sweethearts, we're casting a real circle right now. You may want to collect 4 candles and a 5th special object or candle for the center of your altar. Hello, hello. Oh, Mother Fractal, I was just thinking about you today. How are you? Hi, babe. Um, Let's settle in. Let's get cozy. And if you are with your babies, which I dream you are right now, Mother Fractal, you cuddle just a little bit deeper. Hi, Carson. Let's now know that we have a refreshed experience here at Angela Mary Magic on my channel. And I'm here to share with you the magic of many, many folks today. And in that refreshing, I just feel this incredible call to start calling in the corners from the east now. So center yourself in any way you can. And if you feel that you need to turn to the east, get at it right now. We gather now, of course, exactly where we are. We gather with exactly what our body is right now. As we beckon, as we beg, as we show up, saying, Guardians of the watchtowers of the East, you are air, and air is our mind. Air is our new ideas. Air is the beginning. Air is the breath of life. Guardians of the watchtowers of the East, air. Cuties, when you are broadcasting in your kitchen, you got to modify. You got to be ready. Air understands. Oh my goodness, I got to go get another matchbook, sweethearts. You just hold tight. We're going to try one more and see if it works. Come on, Air. Be here now. We turn now to the direction of south, the element of fire. Fire is our passion, and fire is the root of our body, that pelvic floor area where we need to stay seated in our magic, which is our pleasure and our pain. So, this is where we have those climactic enactments, and we beckon the guardians of the watchtowers of the south. We beckon and we worship those spaces where we hold our sweet secrets, where we hold our trauma, and we light this candle, saying, guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire. Be here now. We turn now in any way our body is able, or we are called to the direction of west, where we say, hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the west. West, water, memories, and cosmic mysteries, life itself, droplets, which seem to rule our life right now. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, water. Be here now. We turn now in any way we're able or are called to the direction of north, the element of earth, our body, our home, our framework, our plans, our foundation, and our bones. Say it with me, bones. So here for us. And representative in the way that we feed ourselves, representative in the regard that we have for our flesh. This is north and this is earth. Guardians of the watchtowers of the north, earth. Be here now. My goodness, we coil now like a snake into the center of our altar, and I have something really special as my centerpiece. This gorgeous piece of calcite that my son gave me. This is where I encounter spirit, the center of our altar in that spiral shape, in the beginning of this lunar year. This is where we encounter ourselves. This is where we encounter what we believe. This is where we encounter our magic. This is where we encounter spirit. They're all the same. That's the centerpiece, the center point. And this gorgeous green calcite that's very Venusian is the center of my altar, where I say, spirit of life and death, be here now. I sound this bell and I activate our spell. Oh my goodness, sweetheart moon babies. We are now between worlds, and it is such a delight, such an honor. It just never, ever, ever lets me down. And sharing this with you is my absolute dream come true and my purpose. And so here we are gathering in the name of love. I enter this space in perfect love and perfect trust. And you can add a little extra oomph and say those words yourself. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Oh, you know what, sweeties? This is so easy. I'm right in my kitchen, so I can grab a straw for my witch's brew that I can't wait to talk to you about. You might think that I meant to do that, like I'm so slick that I actually forgot to put my straw in so I could go show you my cute dress and turn around and show you where I keep my straws, but that's not the case. I wish that I had it in place where I could do like the little shoulder tease and a big script. It's not the way it is. Live magic is spontaneous magic. And here we are together with this beautiful sweet nectar, which is today's witch's brew. So please tell me you have something lovely to drink, and let's raise a glass together for our really super simple swallowing spell where we raise our glass together and we take 3 delicious sips. And here's how we do it. Sip number 1 is for the whole world. So good. And sip number 2, it's for my spell. So be there for yourself for your spell. Sip number 3 is for folks that are locked away from their magic, that are maybe in some carceral system where they aren't able to practice, or for folks that are literally incarcerated. So we drink this final sip for all of those folks. Lovely. Oh my gosh, look how pretty my brew is. Is that so beautiful? Love it. Gotta have some really good thrifted vintage glass honeys because it just makes everything more gorgeous. Yes, they break a lot easier, but look, there's like all these like bamboo etchings in the glass. They're so lovely and so accessible. How's everybody's thrift game going in 2022? Tell me that it's elevated. Tell me that you literally have like a day of the week where you're like bringing things to your local charity shop and releasing, at least on that third quarter moon, releasing, letting those items that are in your house not giving you joy, you're releasing them to go home where they belong. Tell me you're doing that. And then maybe while you're there, like at my local charity shop, at my local thrift, um, there's a line to get in because they're so fabulous with regulating. There's a really cool medical. Do you have Savers where you are? I don't know if they're nationwide, but here I have something called Savers, and it's really cool. They give to the Epilepsy Foundation. It's not church affiliated, it's medical affiliated, and it feels so great. So of course they have this really high regard for keeping everyone safe in these times, and they only let a certain amount of folks in the store at the same time. So there's always a line out. It looks like it's like a nightclub now. There's a line outside of my Savers, and I love going there. It makes me really happy. So that's a fun third quarter moon practice, sweeties. So as we find ourselves behind the veils, we find ourselves in our real cast circle. I have to share with you a poem that I've shared once over here on my public channel. And another time, as I closed Modern Witches Confluence, that I was delighted and honored to be your femc, I closed with this beautiful poem. It's from the poet laureate called Joy Harjo. And it's a really, really special poem to me because it's the embodiment literally of my life right now. I have to tell you that is an understatement. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous poem called Perhaps the End, Perhaps the World Ends Here. And it's really special to me. The world begins at a kitchen table, no matter what we must eat to live. The gifts of earth are brought and prepared, set on the table. So it has been since creation, and it will go on. We chase chickens or dogs away from it. Babies teethe at the corners. They scrape their knees under it. It is here that children are given instructions on what it means to be human. We make men at it. We make women. At this table, we gossip, recall enemies and the ghosts of lovers. Our dreams drink coffee with us as they put their arms around our children. They laugh with us at our poor falling down selves. And as we put ourselves back together once again at the table. This table has been a house in the rain, an umbrella in the sun. Wars have begun and ended at this table. It is a place to hide in the shadow of terror, a place to celebrate the terrible victory. We've given birth on this table and have prepared our parents for burial here. At this table, we sing with joy, with sorrow. We pray of suffering and remorse. We give thanks. Perhaps the world will end at the kitchen table while we are laughing and crying, eating of the last sweet bite. Oh, Joy Harjo, give it to me. So beautiful. Love it so much. I'm going to take a second and say hey to loved ones and sweethearts in the chat, and then we are going to just dig into it. Oh, hey, Julie, it's good to see you. Hello. Hey, Joanna, how are you today, honey? Are you sneaking? I hope so. Hi, Jennifer. It's good to see you. Good afternoon to you too, gorgeous. Hello. I'm so glad you and Carson are here. Yes. Oh, we've missed you all so, so much. Hey, hello. Quinn, it's good to see you. Hello. Good. I'm so glad that you needed this today. So did I. Julie, thank you for the green heart. Very Venus of you. And thank you a couple weeks ago for sharing that healing that you had done with the phoenix that rose from you. My goodness, what a gorgeous, gorgeous thing you shared with all of us. Hey, I love it. Good. I'm glad you're sneaking, Joanna. Well done. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Yes, it's so fun to be in the kitchen. Oh, my goodness. I'm sad that there's dishes showing, but there's realness. There must always be realness, sweeties. I didn't know my view was going to quite be over there with my kitchen, but I'm excited to show you my kitchen altar. And on my kitchen altar, I usually have a cookbook propped up in the middle that's inspiring me right now. And whatever my main spell is, and today a really, really important person is recovering from surgery yesterday. And I hope that they're sneaking and recovering with us. They're supposed to be sleeping. So I don't hope too much they're here with us sneaking, but that candle burns bright for my loved one that's recovering from surgery yesterday because they want to be just like me and have multiple neck scars. Let's go. It's the only way to be. Come on, show your scars out to the world. Show how you've lived, how you've thrived, how you've survived. Okay, sweeties, speaking of thrift stores, right over there where you see that little dish that's drying is like a wonderful salad spinner, a vegetable spinner. That's French that I got at my thrift store. I went there to feel better after I paid my taxes a couple of years ago, and my sweetie and I found that together, and we had the most epic record haul. There was literally just this giant chunk of records that were all together, that were all from our teenage years in the late 70s and early 80s. And I just said to my sweetie, ooh, somebody got kicked out last night, because this is such a complete collection. It was amazing, like complete old Duran Duran, Joy Vision. It was such a great chunk of music. Culture Club and just beyond. So many Bowie records. It was so amazing. We got doubles, so we were able to get records for our kids. to send off with them when they fly towards their dreams and away from our nest to make their own. And we got that really awesome salad spinner with that really good, isn't that a great color? It's like kind of saffron and kind of golden at the same time. It reminds me of like the deep turmeric kind of color. But let me tell you, that thing is a total vintage piece, and the French culinary stuff is just so built to last. It's such a great, great piece from the 80s. I love it. So, honeys, let's talk about this witch's brew. I've got the ingredients over here. And we can talk about some other things that we have on my altar. Let me tell you, this is like my actual working kitchen. So I don't have like the ability to like broadcast here. I just do it because I say so. Everything's propped on books. Everything is like crazy lighting because it's my actual kitchen, right? So the way that I have things propped up and served up, another thrifted thing is my plates. Um, is on like actual working cutting boards and cheese boards and stuff in my life. So today our brew is with a very, very ripe pomegranate. I had 2 pomegranates. I absolutely adore the star patterns inside pomegranates, some delicious Meyer lemon zest. And oh my goodness, let me see where my sweetie put it. I had a frozen blueberries. I guess I have to go into my freezer during our broadcast. We're doing it. Also totally not planned out, but also super cute and real. I've got my frozen blueberries, and that's the base of this brew as well. It's an overnight brew that you don't actually like heat and fire up. It sort of like steeps overnight, and then you strain it off in the morning. And so let me show you. Look at these gorgeous frosty blueberries. Aren't they gorge? And I just have to be real. I'm sorry. Like, I know we're broadcasting, but I'm going to put these frozen blueberries back in the freezer because I don't want them to melt because they cost a fortune. I don't know. Realness. There, cuties. Not planned, but we're going with it. So this is my winter turning to spring brew. This is what I'm calling the brew that will help me like break that frost and break that crust off the surface of everything that I'm going through right now. We've had a couple of traumatic things go down in our family lately. I'm not joking. I know I'm just casually chatting, saying like traumatic things, but like actual trauma. And so I am keeping myself in the flow with tons of rest, tons of hydration, to be honest with you, simple joys, in order to not like calcify and crust over and really crumple, which I have to tell you, I was tempted to do for a couple of days. I was tempted to just say like, it's over. I'm quitting everything. I'm going to hit up my friend that's a manager at Trader Joe's. I'm just going to go work at TJ's. Like I really, when trauma strikes, I can just go very extreme. This brew is helping me to stay fluid and stay with the way my life is shifting, specifically from trauma. Really, I mean it. So, oh my gosh, what you got to do is throw a couple of frozen blueberries in your brew that you steep overnight. How yummy is that? And then you get like a little happy surprise in the end. What you make out of that brew that steeps overnight is essentially like a simple syrup, because you also add local honey, which I'm showing you this delicious, gorgeous wildflower honey that my sweetie and my babes got at our farmer's market. We've got a really gorgeous favorite farmer's market. Ooh, could I even do this? I wonder if I could add this in. My sweetie launched their YouTube channel in January. I want to try to put them in the chat so you can go subscribe to their channel. They actually show the farmers market that we go to, which is beautiful. It's only on Sunday mornings. It's right on the marina in Long Beach. It's wonderful. Hi, Hexa. Hi, Savannah. It's good to see you. Let me see what happens when I put my sweetie's YouTube channel in there. It's called What Would Jason Do? I don't know. Why doesn't it work for me? I just have no idea. I put the @ symbol and then I wrote it in. But you know what? I think I have a different way of being with you all. Hang on. It's going to be noisy just for a second, but I think I can comment my sweetie's channel all on my own. Hang on. Here we go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out because you gotta see this farmer's market. It's absolutely gorgeous. So sometimes they do puppy and kitten adoptions right at the farmer's market. It's beautiful. Let me get there. It'll take me a second. It's totally worth it because they're doing so well with like capturing, bits of our life and sharing because they're putting videos up every week on Tuesdays. They upload a new video. And my sweetie's an essential worker. So they have the ability and really the terrifying ability to travel in these times. So they've made some videos showing a few different Hawaii trips that they've taken. And we stowed away actually March 2021 in a highly like almost stiflingly sanitary trip to Hawaii, but oh my goodness, those trade winds and those empty beaches were so lovely for our family. And the farmers market that they showed last week also has the Huntington Beach Marathon that was last weekend. And there was also a day that they went down and looked at this like VW show that one of our friends has their VW bus in. It's a really fun video. No voiceovers, no talk to the camera at all, just pure vibes. I make a little cameo in it if you want to see us riding our bikes on the boardwalk. Let me figure out how to put my cuties how to put my cuties. I think I can do this right this second. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. This might squawk for a second, but they are mentioned. Their channel is in the description of today's video if you're catching this video later. And so I think I figured out how to share their channel. Oh, shoot. How do I do it? Here we go. Share. I'm coming in, sweeties. I'm coming in from another little spot here. Um, see, you got to put up with a little sound for a second and watch this. I'm going to go into the chat. There, I did it. Can you see it? See, it's me coming into the chat and tagging my sweetie's YouTube channel. I know that there's an easier way to do that, but I just do not know how to do it at this moment. Somebody click on that and let's all go over and subscribe to What Would Jason Do? They're having a lot of fun. It's been great for their mental health. It's been great for my family on multiple levels. And yeah, check out the cameo. I'm trying to teach them how to do like timestamps and all those happy things, but they actually have like a really big job and they do a whole bunch of other very, very important things in the world. So they'll come into their YouTube knowledge in time. All right, loves. So if nobody is hitting me up for simple tarot, I'm going to get into a lovely bender talking about sensuality and talking about some of the ways that I create magic and a really special spell that's coming up in a week from now. I will be over at Seagrape Apothecary on the 19th. Which is Saturday from 1 to 3, and we are casting a spell all about sensual dream work and the way that we can awaken and connect with our subconscious self and cast a spell. This is a workshop I'm super excited about because we're actually going to be between the worlds and casting our spell together. And it's a lovely 2-hour experience. Some of the things that you're encouraged to do is to bring a really fluffy pillow and a beautiful, yummy blanket and a tarot deck, because we are working with the queens in the tarot, right? All 4 tarot queens. So you will leave with a way to connect with the tarot queens and every sign in the zodiac. I was meant to teach this class on the 5th, but quite frankly, that was just a few days after this big trauma happened in my family. And wonderful Maria, who is the owner of Seagrape Apothecary, and their fabulous events coordinator, Ava, who I'll be working with during the spell, who's lovely and kind of a genius and is taking them into so many different realms. It's amazing. Made the call for me. They literally sent me a message and just said, "Are you available on the 19th? Why don't we postpone?" And I mean, get yourself working relationships with people that have such a high regard for their mental health and the folks that they work and collaborate with mental health, so you can be flexible in moments of extreme unexpected developments. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate and adore the folks at Seagrape Apothecary and the works that they do. They've helped me know how to shape my own business. I was telling you about my shop update, and I actually have like a section for Black, Indigenous, and all people of color. A couple of ways that you could purchase my deck, which was crowdsourced on a sliding scale, which is something that I was inspired to do from the works that they do at Seagrape Apothecary. So come and see me at the spell, and you can take advantage of their beautiful sliding scale for tickets for registration. And we can spend a couple hours getting your 2022 magic on track, because I didn't do the workshop on the 5th. This workshop developed way further, and it became literally the ability to be flexible enough to be a year ahead spell for everybody that shows up. So you can leave with one specific spell intention that you've woven in, or you can leave with literally a blueprint and framework for your entire 2022 witches calendar of a year and a day. And all that happened because my lovely partners in this work suggested postponing, and it was the best thing. So you'll leave with a PDF that's got witches brew recipes, that has the ability for you to do this year ahead spell work. You literally will have a framework to create spells for all of 2022 and beyond, because they are tracking with the tarot queens and every zodiac sign. I'm really happy about how that's shining through. There's also a way that you can journal using the PDF that I created, and you can also kind of document your magical tidbits in a really special, unique, creative way. It's just a joy in my life to provide this work for you. So please come with me. In the description of today's video, you can just swing right over and register for the class that I already said is a sliding scale, but it's beyond a class. It's truly casting a spell in communal work, in community, in a really beautiful community. I adore the Seagrape babes. Maria blows my mind with their capabilities, and Ava has just been a total joy to work with. So come on, honeys, let's get into it. Is there anybody in our chat that's present live, or is it showing up later and that wants to comment if you're coming with? I really would love to see you at this spell. I've worked at Seagrape a few times. It's been exactly a year since I've began working with Seagrape. So this is a really special thing. Hi. Oh, you're registered. Hi, Christy. Oh, this is so exciting. Lovely. Oh, you know what, honestly, Seagrape really took a chance on me. I just want to be real with you. Like, I didn't know how to really sort of do online workshops. The witches that I adore working with at Modern Witches, it's so special the way our relationship is developing. We're live streaming here on all the new moons of 2022, side by side. Casey Zabala and I, who's the founder of Modern Witches, and I are creating that work. In 2020, when all of us were in the throes of what the hell's going on, that was the first time I ever did like a larger public spell. And that was intense. There was almost 300 folks at my workshop. You could see it right on the Zoom, room, how many folks were present. It ended up being maybe 1,000 folks that had visited by the end in the replays. It was a lot of work. And all of us were in the same place. But then Seagrape called me, and they really kind of took a chance on me. We actually had a little side chat going when I went to the wonderful Erin Fairchild's journal as altar class over at Seagrape. And we were chatting about all the different kinds of journals that they had. And I mentioned a special kind of journal that I have, which is a sex magic journal. I believe in having multiple journals. I've got a trauma journal, which is quite detailed right now. I have my regular morning pages journal. I've got a family journal. I've got a planning journal. It's really so special to be able to be in community where you can relax. And those journal Seagrape babes are amazing. And Erin does beautiful workshops. And I started chatting with the events coordinator when they were just like, say more now, what's going on? Tell me about this sensuality that you're embody. And a lot of the folks that are present in this coven joined me over there last February for my very first spell over there. We went on to create space for spell work. That was part of their wonderful yearly fundraiser where they do BIPOC care packages, which I was very happy to participate in. And we did a Hot Witch Summer workshop, and that's the first time that I ever created a PDF, which I was very honored to create. And now that's part of the regular Seagrape workshop standards, that in order to teach a workshop there, you also have to give a PDF, which I'm really excited that like I did that as part of my curriculum, as part of my offering. And now it's part of the regular Seagrape world, the Seagrape multiverse, I guess we'll say. So the PDF that I created for this one is something that I'm really excited about. And I'm so much more confident with how to give in that way, in that space. On my public YouTube channel, I like to give because anybody can be here. It's utterly accessible to all. All you got to do is just have some kind of a way of hopping onto an internet connection. Excuse me, honeys. And so it's really special to me that like I have figured out how to be there for folks in a way that also speaks to my abundance spells. It speaks to me receiving abundance because there's so many folks that have given me incredible, beautiful, positive feedback. And I got to be able to be here for myself and my family in this work too. Living in a world where we only give it away, I have learned can be very, very harmful and a little odd duck. I'm ready to receive too, sweeties. So come on over and be part of this magical dream spell. It's called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. This is all about how we feel deep inside and how that can be a bewitching of our body and a way that we can organize the cells of our body to move towards and to also magnetize those spell visions that we have. Yes. Hi, Melissa. It's good to see you. Hey, Twigs. It's good to see you. Hello, Hummies. It's good to see you. I don't really know what Voom today means, but there you go. We're saying it out loud. Hey, honeys. It's good to see you, honey. Hi, Celeblin. Hi. So, sweethearts, raise your hand in the chat if you popped over and subscribed to my sweetie's channel. I would love that. I just taught them yesterday how to like look at their 64 subscribers, and they were almost in tears. It was so special to see so many folks in this coven being so generous and loving. I mean, literally, it was like my honey's childhood buddies and all witches. It was pretty much the sexiest subscriber list you could ever think of. It was so cute. Thank you so much, Twigs. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. This is so awesome. It means a lot. Honestly, like being married to somebody that's a Cancer sun and a Cancer moon. Hello. That is a deep ocean. That's a deep well. And it's so cool to support their artwork in this way. They made videos for our kids when our kids were really little. And thank you so much for the hands up. Thank you so much. Oh, Christy, you're such a doll. I love this so much. Thank you. I love it. I have to put these glasses back on, cuties. Hi, Arby. Sure, I'm into younger guys. I'm into younger, I'm into older. I'm just into obeying the sensations that run through me. I'm into learning about the way that my body wants to flow. Why are you into older witches? Tell us all about it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Kerry. Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm loving seeing you too. Thank you so much for subscribing, honeys. Oh, Arby, you came to the right place, you silly goose. You just want to be seen, and you got it. You're right in the mush pot. You're right in the middle of my house. You're right in the middle of a powerful witches circle. You're right in the middle of a circle of witches that are encircling you right now. And we can see you from all angles. So enjoy. All right, honeys. Let's get into our Tarotscope, sweethearts, and let's boogie because I am a busy witch. Yes, we do need crones too. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm loving seeing these hands raised. This is great. You did get all of our attention, Arby. You're hanging us right here. We got you. You got us. Look at it. We're doing it all. Send us some cute emojis, Arby. And while you're at it, go subscribe to my husband's channel. It's a really super cute channel. You get to see him riding on the boardwalk here in our little beach town in Orange County, California. And you get to see some pandemic travels. The video that they're doing next week is so gorgeous, and I'm going to sneak peek it. The working title is Essentially Yours. It's all about their work as an essential worker, and I don't know, it brought tears to my eyes. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you. Oh, Arby, no, we're hiding what you're saying now, Arby, because you couldn't handle it. You had to go and get crass. No, we're not doing that, honey. You can handle having our attention and not get silly with it. That's okay by me. You don't have to be interested in my hubby, but will you go subscribe? So we're spending all this time chatting with you. One little teeny tiny thing you can do is at least subscribe to this channel and like the vid today. You're getting off on all this love and care and attention. You got to give back a little, okay? All right. So, Arby, what's your sign? I'm asking that in all seriousness, Arby. What is your sign? We're about to pull Tarotscopes for all the signs of the zodiac. Are you ready? Arby, if you want your own individual card, what you do is you just hit me up in the super chat. Why don't you put $19.99 in there? Or you could put in $50. I'll pull you a tarot card right this very moment, sweetheart. Let's go. I'm pulling the deck apart into 3 stacks, as is tarot tradition. And I am putting them back together into one. And this is Arby, you don't know this about me probably, but I created a tarot deck in 2020 because it was such a rough, weird year. I had to do the magic I was called to do because none of us knew if we were going to be alive, right? So Moon Baby Magic Tarot was born, and this is what we're doing. We're pulling a tarot card for all the signs of the zodiac. Let's go. This is fun. I just want to see what's happening here. We do think generosity is sexy. Thank you so much, Melissa. I love that. Gemini sun, let's go. I love this so much. It is cute for me too, but I held it because I want to be delicate and gentle. And I really don't want YouTube to like hold it against me that you're here. So we're giving you a try, Arby. This is a lot of fun. That is literally my favorite emoji, but it's not one that I'm going to allow in the chat right now, sweeties. I don't want you to cost me anything. I want you to give me things. Oh, Oh, lots of people have that fantasy, RB. Enjoy it. It's a beautiful fantasy. Make it a reality. Witches are in love with making dreams come true. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much for your £2.49. I love seeing the pound note. I miss England so much. I've got a kid that wants to do the big trip that's coming up in a year and a half with their French class. And it's like, oh, signing off, they'd be like in a different countries and seeing loved ones of ours. And it was so cool to like sign off on them doing that. But also, it's pick me energy. Like, I want that trip. All right, Hannah, we've shuffled the deck and we've broken it back into three and piled it back into one. And here we're going to choose you a card right now. I absolutely love that cute emoji you sent me. I'm going to look deep into it. Fist bump. Let's go. Oh, did you see my sweetie got me a nice snake little double ring for the holidays as my solstice prezi with my Valentine's manicure. Isn't that cute? So you get a fist bump with snakes. This is a double snake right here. That's from Amanda Hunt Jewelry. And then this is my babe gave this to me. Oh, dear RB. You're going to just weave over to Instagram. I hope you're being kind over there, sweetheart. I'm not afraid to take care of myself. I'm not afraid to fight for myself. I'm not afraid to defend myself. I hope this day is really fun and lovely because I think it's a blast to flirt and have a blast. So let's go. Okay, Hannah, let's get it. Hannah, very interesting. Five of Caves with the keyword isolation. And I find this very interesting because in our isolation, we can visit paradise. I mentioned that before, but I was talking about my sweetie. Be it an essential worker. And thank you so, so much, Kerry. I'm going to be very happy to pull you a card in just a moment, my love. We can be doing intense work that we're called to do that can have elements of intrigue or even danger. And we can be in our isolation, making that safe and really gorgeous too. So, Hannah, you are asked to find the pocket right now, to find like that inner cell, a bubble in a way where you have safety in your isolation inside of all the challenges that you're going through right now. This green field, that's the color of home. That's the color of north. And this moon phase, sweetheart, that's the third quarter moon phase where we edit, edit, edit. So what we need right now is space. I said this in my private coven, in my witchcraft club. We need space to grow. We need room to grow. That means getting out of your own way, releasing and letting go, editing, letting go of any bulky things that are in your way. So you've got room to unfurl. So there is a pocket. Right now, you might be crowded and crammed into a tiny space. You got to make that pocket have a cushion around you of some kind of a nectar like magic, but you really got to clean out the cave right now, Hannah, because you need room to grow. You need space right now to grow. Your body needs a break. In this space, you can actually find greater income, health, and wellness. And having faith in letting go of things that are creating any kind of blockage, letting go of things that do not give you joy, letting go of things that actually are painful to you is really important right now. And look at that paradise that you can see in that portal. Learning to be alone, learning to enjoy being alone. There's a lot of mental health to that, sweetheart. But really, this looks very physical to me. This looks like physically letting go of things that are bogging you down. I hope this helps. This was a really good reading for me, Hannah. I hope you appreciate that. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Thank you so, so much for your support. Smash that like button, sweethearts. Take a minute if you're just dropping in and smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. And then look in the chat where I put my sweethearts channel. I'm going to go full force in really endorsing and getting some eyes on their work next week after they do their Essentially Yours video. It's a beautiful video so far. I think you're going to absolutely love it. So my Kerry, I'm here for you, sweetheart. And I'm not kidding you. These glasses are just so epic. I don't want to live without them anymore, but I know they're glaring like crazy. Thank you for the happy Venus Day vibes. I'm loving the sunshine. I'm loving the sunflower. I adore you dearly. I love the angel number 999. Oh, I so want to get Marcella's book right over there and open up that gorgeous book Priestess that they did for those angel numbers. Maybe if my sweetie's listening, they can bring it to me. Hi, Melissa. I'm going to pull a card for you and you too, Hexe bitch. Thank you so much for your kindness, my loves. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Melissa, heavy stuff going on looking for guidance. Well, let's all take a moment and take care of ourselves. Heavenly brew for the world. Magic brew for my spell. And a long magical sip for all folks that are imprisoned in any carceral situation. Loving my brew. All right, Kerry, here we go, honey. Love this. You did see this, right? That like no sleight of hand. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. Because you've pulled the death card. I feel so honored to be the witch that's holding space for the way that death is in your life. I open my arms to the energy of your beloved loved one who shall remain named in our heart. If you would like to speak of that in the chat, that is yours to do. I feel very honored by their presence in this moment. I feel the gentleness of their spirit. I feel like I want to do nothing but listen to Peggy Lee and Patsy Cline and just revel in their spirit, which is now everywhere. This transmuting, it's here and happening now. And your beloved loved one is your body. So that change, that epic physical transmutation is happening in your body too. Give yourself all the time you need, honey. Wow. So remember that now you've got this moon phase to concentrate on, honey. This is the waning gibbous moon phase where we release our expectations and we are in the flow with the mystery of how your body is changing because their body is changing. My goodness. What an incredible honor to be present for this, to be your witch, to be the witch that this flows through. Marigold magic in a very big, big way. So, listen, I know that in the city where you live, the farmer's market on Saturday is just popping. Marigolds, please. Marissa de la Pena, who's an artist I know we both adore, Kerry, um, encouraged me to begin roasting marigolds, right? So you'd like dehydrate and roast and sprinkle them on salads as another way to consume the magic of marigolds. Such a good idea. Over potatoes. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, we need to eat our magic this weekend, sweethearts. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Kerry. Wow. Hexe, bitch, you cute heart. I love that you've got that X in bitch. So I need to call you Hexa so YouTube doesn't hold it against me. But in my heart, I always say the whole name. This one's for you, honey. It was kind of deep in the deck. Did you notice that? Well, 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 we're just going to do it. This is the 5 of waves. Everybody drink. Hexa's making space for us to be with our feelings, to be openly grieving, to be here now for exactly what our experience is, celebrating what losses we are grieving, what pains we are grieving, what things that people hurt us with created in our life. Okay, so everybody in the chat, thank Hexa, okay, right now, because they're holding space for all of us to be present right this moment in our grief, right? It's incredibly important work, and we're here for it. This purple field is very creamy psychic work, right? So it's like not that intense psychic work where it's like I'm sitting down and I'm doing shadow work and I'm summoning my spirit guides. It's really soft. It's like very much tucking yourself in with extra love at night, literally reading yourself a bedtime story, Hexa, right? Before you tuck yourself in, and then in the softness of how you laid yourself down to sleep, you summon your spirit guides, right? Get yourself down to the sea or any body of water right now and lay those burdens down. Get out your moon water and just start chugging, really fill up the cells of your body with good, pure witch's brew and celebrate your grief because it's your teacher, right? So important. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. First of all, look at this. Look at Hannah's card. And now look at your card, Hexa. They have equal portal views of a very different look. This is like high noon, and this is sunrise or sunset. I'm going to say sunset. I think this is all about how you tuck yourself in at night. Full moon phase. Look, I know it's exciting to stay awake and do, but the thing is, we need to learn how to shut it down and baby ourselves and put ourselves to bed with joy, right? So that's where you're going to be having those more creamy, soft, lullaby-like ways of summoning your guardians and guides. Pray for your guardian angels to carry you to your dreams at night. I think that's a really good one for you, Hexa. Thank you so much. Wow, how delicious. Okay, sweethearts. So I'm going to just take another little peek because I know Hannah said, hey, you're so welcome, Hannah. And you know what I did last time that I went live here is I actually went in with each person and I time stamped each person's reading in addition to the timestamps for each zodiac sign. So you could come back and revisit your reading. Thank you so, so much for booking with me. This is a way of booking with me, and I really love and appreciate all of you. Melissa, Bebe. You got stuff going on, and you're looking for guidance. I want to make sure I read that perfectly proper. Heavy stuff. I knew I missed a word. Heavy stuff going on. Well, I'm going to hug you from here. And let's summon some guidance for heavy stuff. You know, it's really funny. This texture is popping out for me right here, right now. So I kind of almost feel like there's like these ledges that are suddenly popping out that are almost like little knee scrapers. Love it. So here's the Knight of Lasers for you, Melissa. The Knight of Lasers has the keyword dynamic. And the moon phase is the waxing crescent moon phase where we protect and nurture the small, small sprout, the small shoot of our new dream, right? You need multiple ways of summoning assistance with this. And I like to call this sideways roots. It feels to me like you need not just that one helper that's going to be the miracle worker, that's everything, everyone, and like the actual knight in shining armor, one taproot drilling down and creating everything you ever dreamed of. This is about multiple parties, multiple modes of magic, doing the important work of stabilizing the taproot by doing horizontal and circular roots all around that little sprout of your dream. In the moment of going through heavy stuff, about not discounting how important your dreams are. Really pump this with energy, pump this with attention. Right? The heavy stuff can't have all the attention. All those sideways roots are all the little shoots and dreams that you have that you're using to protect that main spell that maybe is about one solid, gorgeous, amazing person. But all the little tiny modes of magic are so important. So let's get basic. Let's look at all the systems of the body right now, right? Like how of our body from our scalp through our hair when we brush our hair. So important. So important. How are our cuticles looking? Are they nice and oiled? Like, how is our flesh looking and feeling? The largest organ of our body. A simple olive oil self massage is so important. Those are just some easy suggestions. Aromatherapy is here for you. Your crystal babies are here for you. There's so many things that you can do to relate to the heavy stuff that you have going on a little bit differently. And they're all here to help you. And they're all aching and craving to help you. I hope this helps, Melissa. It literally it was like my own little pep talk to myself. And I just want to mention with the super chat love crew, look how gorgeous your cards look together. Look how pretty Moon Baby Magic Tarot is right now. So, sweethearts, if you are in my Witchcraft Club, you get a discount for postcard magic mail. It's 10% off of Moon Baby Magic Tarot, anything in my shop, all gift certificates, all spiritual sessions. And if you're a Sacred Sweetheart, it's a really intimate coven where we actually live stream once a week. You get 20% off of all the things in my shop. And right now I've got a few decks handy with Moon Baby Magic Tarot and a few Altalunes right there. And remember, Black, Brown, Indigenous, all people of color, Pacific Islander, Asian American folks, please go enjoy that you have a sliding scale that was created in community where you can get the deck for up to 50% off, and shipping's free right now. I'm crazy, and that is true. All right, honeys, this is so special. Wow. Oh, new lines of assistant. I feel like lines speak to the horizon, speak to horizontal, don't they? That's so great. Yes. Oh, the market's so good. Let's meet at that market. We're obsessed with all farmers markets right now. I'm not joking. Oh, self-care moments. I know. Seriously, so good. All right, sweetheart. So listen. Okay, but you know what, Hexa? You had a massive reading. Let me see what you said here. Your phone died, little late. Resonates deep. Good. And remember that you are going to have the ability to easily whip back with the timestamp that I'm leaving in the description of today's video too, okay? I'll just put Hexa in there and you'll be able to zip right to your reading for the support that you totally deserve. Thank you for booking with me. It's so amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, Amy. Oh, thank you for the purple hearts. I love it so much, babe. Okay, honeys, now let's get into it because I'm being a little bit more mindful of my time. Just putting those finishing touches on this awesome PDF. I love the color of it. I love the font. I love all the content. There's a brand new border that I created that's got all the elements. We're celebrating the elements and elemental magic in my witchcraft club right now. I just love how the PDF came together with a different, unique kind of stick and poke styling of the elements. That's a border for all the pages. It's really pretty. So come on, let's get into it. We love our PDFs, right? Okay, honey. So not going to reshuffle the deck, but I'm going to jump right in. Aries, this one's for you. Before I show you your card, please come and see me at Seagrape Apothecary on Saturday the 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific. We are casting a spell, reaching for our dreams and summoning our dreams with sensuality. And I'd love to see you there. In the description of today's video, you can register right now. It's a sliding scale for folks of color, trans folks, queer folks, and anybody that's in need. All right, Aries, this is for you. Oh, you've got the Empress card. Oh, you got two cards. Oh my goodness. You've got the moon and you got the Empress card. Hello. Look at this. Let me try to move this light just a little teeny bit. Sorry for the ring light drama, honeys. Wow, Aries. Well, Empress showed up first and the moon showed up second. So there's some kind of way that you are called to embody that beautiful joy that you see some of your other zodiac friends embodying. Hello, Taurus. Being able to just really lay out and enjoy themselves and really be deeply in their pleasure, their mouth pleasure, their body pleasure. And it's somehow just a little bit buried how you can bring that to life. So Aries, that's your challenge for 2022 is embodying the things that you may see in others that you dream of embodying and finding them, finding a way to access them in your subconscious mind. Come to my workshop. We're going to work on that. Okay. Nice, Aries. I love it. Okay. Let me move this over, sweeties. I wish you could see this setup. It's hilarious. All right, Taurus, this is for you. I'm going to move this just a little bit. How's that? All right, Taurus, here we go. Taurus, you are going to love this. It's so right for you. All right. Before I show you your gorgeous card, which was my card of the week last week, I want to invite you to come to me for a beautiful spell that's all about weaving your dreams of your subconscious sensual self into reality. That's at Seagrape Apothecary on, did I say, I'm saying February 19th. I almost said something different, which must be part of your reading, but I'm not going to get into that. Come see me on Saturday, the 19th, between 1 and 3. It's a sacred circle. It's a real magic spell, and you deserve that. Here we go, honeys. You've got the King of Blades. Yes. And the King of Blades keyword is measure. The keyword is all about creating a rhythm that you can hear and that you can see and you can adhere to. It's so important that you can hear yourself keeping your beat rather than maybe prioritizing somebody else. This is about you really prioritizing your own rhythm, your own magic. Since that juicy new moon, which was absolutely life shattering and life changing for me, since that last new moon, you've made some promises to yourself, Taurus, and now it's time for you to create the rhythm so you can remember what you promised yourself. You got to be able to hear it, and you have to be able to see it moving in your life. The King of Blades is not afraid to have a visual magic and a flag or incense burning or anything else that travels through the air so you can see that moving. But also literally, what are you listening to? Who are you listening to? What messages are you letting in? It's really important for you to check out right now, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this. Thinking of you with so much love. Come see me on the 19th. Love it. Okay. Can't believe Aries has 2 cards. I love this. I'm setting them aside. Here we go. Gemini. Let's get it. Gemini, you've got the 4 of Caves with the keyword self-soothe. I have to say, Gemini, why the resistance? Arby, are you still here? Is Arby here? Did they run away when they got all the attention that they needed? Did they run away? I want to just point out, Gemini, that the soothing that you crave so deeply, it has to be administered from you to you first, right? You do not need to seek the attention of other people that supposedly can quench this place, when really the job to do is to get better at quenching your needs yourself. Ooh, that was powerful. Gemini, get into it with me. Come to my workshop at Seagrape Apothecary on February 19th. Come and see me. We're casting a spell. You need it. You deserve it. You belong there. There's room for you. And when you look in the description of this video, you can zip straight over to the Eventbrite page and register. It's got a gorgeous sliding scale. It's so special. So take care of number 1 for me, okay, Gemini? Awesome. Okay, Cancer, let's get it. Ooh, another new moon. So before we get into this new moon, Cancer, I want to invite you to my workshop at Seagrape Apothecary on the 19th. It's so special. It's called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. This spell is all about magnetizing your dream, utilizing the Tarot Queens, which is so fun and special, and all of the 12 zodiac signs. You can use it as a year ahead spell framework, or you can get into it with a really specific spell that's cast in community. I hope you can make it. Come see me, come to me. Your card today is the 3 of Lasers with the keyword art spell. Cancer, it is your time. It's truly your time to shine, and it's your time to pull forward all of you. That's what's needed. We want to feel and see all of you to really get this dream aloft, to get this art spell noticed. It's about visibility. So we want to see more of you. We want to see all of you, Cancer. I love that there's like some vintage gorgeousness, and there's also some really beautiful, like funky lighting, and there's some beautiful living flowers and plants in this scene. And I feel like, Cancer, you know exactly what that's all about. Epic lighting, the nectar of flowers, really letting us see all of you in this spell that you're casting right now. And I hope you can make it to my special spell workshop over at Seagrape Apothecary on the 19th of February from 1 to 3. Love you, Cancer. Wow. All right. So, Leo, here we go. Leo, this is so you. It's not even funny. I feel like you already know what this card is. So let's play a guessing game. What do you think this card is right now in my hands? I'm going to tell you after I invite you to a really special spell workshop at Seagrape Apothecary on February 19th. It's a Saturday between 1 and 3 p.m. And you are so wanted, welcomed, and needed there. This workshop is a spell. You're not going to hear about it, receive directions to go off and do it on your own. We're going to do it together, and you still get to have the directions in an awesome PDF, right? With spell brews and really special ways that you can document this work that we're doing. And of course, a beautiful tarot spread that's more than just a tarot spread. It will remain a secret until the class. Sweeties, the world needs your gorgeous, glorious power right now, Leo. Um, how special that we are in the year of the tiger right now. I bet you feel really special about that. I do. I'm so lucky that I have a Leo rising child to adore. Um, you have pulled today the 10 of lasers. Did you see the clue of me holding up my 10 fingers? You've got the 10 of lasers, which is in the fire realms. It's so you. The key word here is evolve. Oh, honeys. Just because it used to work doesn't mean it's still working. If it's painful, it's trying to show you how it's working in your life, right? If the pain is there and it's persisting, maybe it's trying to exit. It's time to evolve. Let's do that together. You've got this delicious balsamic moon phase. You've got the moon phase that's for casting your spells of what you're truly needing to see in your life, what you're needing to take shape in your life that comes from the passion of your heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's time to get into it. And I know that you know that the cycle starts over again when you get into it. And maybe it's scary because there's been some pain with other spells that you've cast before, but that's part of life. The pain will always be there, and it's an equal teacher just as much as pleasure. All right. So I hope you like that, Leo, and I hope that I see you at my workshop at Seagrape Apothecary coming up on the 19th of February from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific. Love you. So fun. All right. Gotta wet my whistle, honeys. Are we having fun in my kitchen right now? I hope so. I'm going to take a little peek before we jump in with our Virgos. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that so much. Yes, calling in more joy. It's totally real. Thank you for that, Joanna. You're such a doll. Love you. All right, sweethearts. So it's time now for us to dig in with the delicious, the serious, the fabulous, the super important Virgo babes. Here we go. You're going to love this. It's very, very you, similarly to how the Leo card was very, very them. So, Virgo, before I show you your really important card of the day today, and this goes for the whole weekend, come and see me next weekend at Seagrape Apothecary. I am casting a spell over there called Seeing Dreams. Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. And it's a spell, and you are so, so ready and hungry for new, fresh spells and new, fresh buddies. We will be in a virtual spell via Zoom through Seagrape Apothecary, and you're just totally wanted, welcomed, and needed there. Your card of the day today is the Eight of Caves with the keyword development. I absolutely love this for you. Don't you love that big crystal sphere that's just like, bam, showing you gotta work on number one. You got to work on yourself exactly where you're at. Not like, oh, I'll start working on myself when this, and this happens. Or, oh my gosh, if only I would have known 2 weeks ago what I know now. Be right where you are. Might want to just like disrobe, stand in front of a mirror, and take a really good look at yourself, fully and completely sky clad, and really fall in love with what you see. That's the needs right now. That's the development that's needed right now, to love yourself exactly where you're at and protect and nurture yourself from that exact place. Come see me at Seagrape, okay, honey? I'd love to help you with your spells on the 19th of February between 1 and 3 p.m. Loving you so much, Virgo. There you go. Love that blue field for you, too. All right. I hope that wasn't too loud in the mic right there, sweeties. You know, I am at my house, so there's other family and household sounds going on right now. So you're part of it. You're in the center of my house and my kitchen, and you're part of it all. So yay for that. All right. It's time for Libra, babes. Here we go. Let's go. Okay, Libra. You know that I'm a Libra sun, right? Libra. You know how important 2022 is, the healing that we're called to in 2022. Well, let's get into it together in a more intimate circle than just my public YouTube channel. I've got a workshop coming up at Seagrape Apothecary called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. It's Saturday, February 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific, and you are so, 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 so gonna love it. Come on over. Let's cast this spell for you, for making all your dreams come true, honey, and to truly fall madly in love with yourself. Your card is the Six of Caves, and the keyword here is willing. You got the balsamic moon phase where we encounter and we truly center ourselves on what we're manifesting, because we're always manifesting. You know, waking up is a manifestation. Now let's put some more sort of tenderness into being there for our sweet dreams. Okay? That's important right now, Libra. It's hard. We have obligations. Like we have all the things that we say we're going to do, said we're going to do, and then life happens too. So you got to be really gentle with yourself and be willing to wake up refreshed into what the new perspective is, the new way that you can soften to bring those dreams in. Okay. I hope to see you at Seagrape Apothecary on Feb 19 from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. It's Zoom, babe. So you can just have your camera off and you can be all oiled up, relaxed. One of the things you need to bring to the spell is a fluffy blanket and a pillow so you can just stay cozy. It is cozy time. All right, honeys. This is for you, Libra. I hope you love it. I love this. Feel so lucky right now. Magic's the best. Hi, Ray. It's good to see you. Hi, babe. Oh, you're so lovely. Ray is the diviner of big wand energy, and I'm so excited. They're creating me a wand right now. Ray, look at my snake ring that my sweetie gave me for solstice, next to my double snake ring from Amanda Hunt. So I just wanted to show that to you, honeys. If you feel like you want to put Big Wand Energy Instagram in the chat, Ray, please, please do. You're a gift and we adore you. All right, it is time for Scorpio, babes. Let's go. Oh, wow. So important, Scorp. I'm going to show you your card of the day in just a second, but I need you to know that you are so wanted, so needed, so welcome to join me at my latest workshop. I truly mean the Scorp. I'm only going to do this workshop once. It's so much energy to cast these really special bespoke spells in community that I think it's a one and done for me. And I'm so honored that Seagrape invited me back for a special magic spell in February. It's February 19th on a Saturday between 1 and 3. It's via Zoom. You can join from anywhere in the world. You can be at the beach and prop it up on your phone. You put it inside your little AirPods. You can just lay out in your bed and be oiled and relaxed and cozy. You are so, so welcome there, Scorpio. Everything's in the description of today's video down below, and just come. You are wanted. Your card of the day is the 10 of Caves. The 10 of Caves keyword is birthright. Wow. You know that you deserve to be epically joyful, Scorpio, including if that looks like being just like moody and intense. Like if that gives you pleasure, you deserve to live in that. And it's about you now organizing all those elements all around you in a halo that support you loving yourself the way you truly want to. And you being surrounded in kind of like the positive feedback. Let's do some let's do a little bit of work on filtering those that really support your magic in, which really does mean kind of catching the bulky stuff of anybody that's on the fence that's draining you, and they stay out, right? Your inner field needs to be filtered right now. So you just have folks around you that are reflective of the magic that you're casting right now. You can't shame yourself for the magic that you're casting right now, Scorp. A really great way to do that is to gather with folks and eat food with folks and see how that feels. See if they're able to support the things that you're excited about, and then go home and write about it in your book of shadows and see if that works still. You know, give yourself a meal and really pay attention to what it feels like to gather with those folks, and let the magic of how you're feeding yourself while evaluating their place in your life filter through your body and pull the toxicity through and nourish your flesh the way that it's needed. It's kind of a heavier one, Scorp, just the way you like it. Love it. All right. Time for Sagittarius. Let's go. A little deeper in the deck. Let's go. Oh, such a fabulous card for you, Saggy. Sag. Before I show you this card, I want to invite you, especially you, to come and see me at Seagrape Apothecary at their fabulous space that they create virtually. It's a Zoom spell, so you can show up from wherever you are in the world on February 19th from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific. The spell is called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape, and it includes a gorgeous PDF. We're going to be working with the tarot queens, all four queens of the tarot. I'll give you no, I'm not going to give you any hints. I'm just telling you right now, you do not want to miss this, Saggy. Here's your card of the day. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is rolling for you right now. This is key 10, so that's what the X is on this card. If you know the tarot, you know this already, but if you don't, that's great. What I love about 10 in tarot, it's X marks the spot. You are right where you need to be right now. This moon phase is the first quarter moon phase. It's all about divination. And in this space, I have created the spokes of a compass rose that show all of the 8 phases of the moon and the 8 turns of our natural wheel of the year that place you in the center, that you're always in the center of your life. And that if you're centering other folks, Sag, maybe there's some resentments that could be built up. And that maybe centering yourself is how you can kind of bring that wholeness of your energy back intact. It takes time to do that. I really recommend some time outside, little road trip time, little way that you can be around anything that's got a wheel to it. The steering wheel, the like sewing wheel, the magic loom, everything that's circular. That includes circular food too, like the mango, the oranges, like ways that you can observe circles and round things in your life that don't have little corners that you go hide in, or push out ideas that are uncomfortable for you. So you keep things moving in the mix in your life right now, Sag. So maybe there's a little less judgments, um, with little jutting out areas where you shove out ideas and say, no, you're not for me, you're over there. And we keep things flowing and moving just a little tiny bit more. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful, complex card. The key word is journey. It really, truly is about learning how to enjoy your life every single day exactly as it is, and also summoning the power of your relationship with your bespoke guardians and guides. Let's kick up your prayer life right now, Sag. That's for you. Beautiful. Okay, sweeties. We are looking at you, Capricorn. Let's go. You're going to love it. So, Cappy, what you doing on February 19th on Saturday between 1 and 3? Well, hopefully you're just cozy laying in your bed and relaxing and casting a spell with me via Zoom at my latest workshop at Seagrape Apothecary called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. It's going to be lit. It is going to capture a moment that you can bring into every single season and every single zodiac sign of 2022. You're going to leave stuffed to the gills with just so much magic. And we are casting this spell. It's not ideas of a spell, it's a spell. And you can also take it with you in this cool PDF that I created and double back and create that spell again and again throughout 2022. Your card of the day. And look below in the description of today's video. You can click right on the link and register. It's got a cool sliding scale for Black, Indigenous, all people of color, Pacific Islander, Asian. Everybody is welcome to use that sliding scale. Queer folks, trans folks, folks, witches in need, just really get into it. I can't believe how conscious and amazing the Seagrape Apothecary ticketing system is. So you are wanted and welcome and needed there, Cappy. You have the Knight of Caves. Love it. The knights are showing up today. Knight of Caves, keyword is feast. And when I say feast, I mean it in every single way. A feast for your senses. What pleases your eyes? What pleases your touch, your tongue, your nose? What do you need to call in for assistance? Because you know the knights are helpers. The knights are helpers in all of tarot, right? So they're here for you exactly where you're at right now. This moon phase is the waning gibbous moon phase where we release expectations. We let go of other people doing the work that we know we need to do for ourselves, which includes summoning help from beyond the veils. This purple field is all about your spirit guides and your relationship with your psychicness. Maybe you're letting go of the idea that somebody else is going to rescue you, and you're looking for new, fresh ways that you can rescue yourself. Come to my workshop and let's get into that. Okay, Cappy? Thank you for being here today, honeys. Love that gorgeous black stallion for you. Okay, honeys. So, Aquarius, this is for you. Happy birthday to you as well. Oh, wow. This is important. I got to wet my whistle, honeys. Let's all take a nice pull. Gorgeous. Love it. Aquarius, honeys. And before I get any deeper into this, I want you to know that you're invited to come and see me at my latest workshop at Seagrape Apothecary. And it's called Seeing Dreams Awakening, which is so exciting. The sensual, also exciting. Subconscious, so mysterious and beautiful and powerful and exciting. Landscape, that be your body. This is it. This is ground zero. This is the land. Come to me. All the information is in the description of today's video. You just click the link and you'll zip right over to the Eventbrite page that Seagrape Apothecary created. They have the coolest ticketing system. This is a spell and it's totally for you, Aquarius. Give yourself that birthday prezi. All right, your card of the day is the 9 of Lasers, and the key word is character. In this moment, you are summoning the strength and the wisdom of seasons as we see this beautiful hawthorn tree in magnificent bloom, just filled with blossoms, weighted down in blossoms. There's my baby kitty Juniper having fun and frolicking and being way larger than life. So this is about you really pulling in the deep experience that you have. That's the only way that we can build character, is through experience. You have lived and you have developed yourself through all of the experiences you've had. Pleasure and pain as equal teachers. I always say that, and that's really relevant and exciting and important for you this year, Aquarius, as you're not hiding anymore. You're not turning down your light anymore. That you're maybe just taking this time where there's been some quietness to build the fire and really start showing up and being seen in your experience. You have a tale to tell. We cannot wait to hear it from you. I hope you can make it to my Seagrape Apothecary workshop coming up on the 19th. We can learn together how to get rid of the junk around you and really kind of cull and find the essence of what the magic is that you're casting right now. Can't wait to see you soon. Okay, finally, Pisces. I hope I didn't forget anybody. I feel like I got everybody. Oh, wow. You're going to love this. This is so fabulous. I feel so lucky right now. This is so relevant and powerful and meaningful. And this is for everyone. And we all have Pisces to thank for this card right now that's telling the tale of 2022. And I want everybody to guess in the chat right now what you think this card is. And while you're guessing and while you're coming up with your answer, you can just leave an emoji, because there's literally an emoji for this card. That's your clue. Pisces, I want to invite you to come and see me and cast your spell for 2022 at my latest workshop at Seagrape Apothecary. It's called Seeing Dreams, Awakening the Sensual Subconscious Landscape. And it's on the 19th between 1 and 3 p.m. You will be in a gorgeous community of magical folks from wherever you are in the world, because it's via Zoom. And the registration link is in today's description of the video, and I want you there. So, honeys, the Strength card. That's so perfect, because there's this gorgeous embodiment. I feel like that light's just too bright to see it. Let me see what happens when I turn this down. And let me see what happens when I turn this light down too. Hang on. I'm doing it. Look at that. Did that help or did that hurt? I feel like maybe that isn't what was needed. Let me see, because I want everybody to get a good look at this card. Let my camera focus on this card. So there we are with the Strength card, with a gorgeous parent and cub tiger pair lounging on a big log of raw selenite, restoring after going through what we go through in new initiations. After going through what we go through with new, fresh magic in our life, after giving birth to our dreams, this new moon is all about initiating new ideas, and those new ideas are absolutely births, right? The key word is metal, which is really important. It's like gaining extra strength from going through things. Going through things is your birthright. It's natural. It's beautiful. It's important. We're not running away from going through things. We're actually embodying and showing off the power of what it looks like to go through things. In 2022, this year of the tiger, I'm so honored to pull this card for you, Pisces, and for this whole coven that's here. This blue field is all about telling the truth, letting the truth come out, and speaking truth to power, and telling the tale that your ancestors gave you life to tell. So Pisces, what a fabulous time for you. Please come and see me at my workshop at Seagrape Apothecary. I cannot wait to have you. Hit that little link for a way that you can register right from here today. And I can't wait to see everybody over there. I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to be signing off in just a minute. Get yourself that beautiful pomegranate, frozen blueberry, Meyer lemon zest, overnight steeped magic that you create local honey in like a simple syrup and pour it over ice with moon infused water. It's such a gorgeous brew. Did you hear that, guys? We made it to the bottom of the brew. It's time for me to say goodbye. If you made it all the way to the end, hell yes. Smash the like button, subscribe to my channy, and subscribe to my sweeties channy too. You're going to find lots and lots of stuff in the description of today's video. And remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my sensual magic spell. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for that big spell next week. See you soon, okay, honeys? And thank you so, so much for your kind contributions. Loving you all. Bye.